When the agenda is to insert you into a hell simulation, then you could never win. You must know that there is an agenda for each being that you connect to. And whether you think that this person is somebody that is divine, or whether they're familiar, or whether they have been in your life for a very long period of time, it doesn't matter, because each day we are reborn, and each day we are susceptible to the light, are susceptible to the darkness. So whenever you are connecting to other people, it is important that you know the governing force over their head. You must understand and understand that each person has an agenda. So if the agenda is to put you in hell, if the agenda is to insert you into a hell simulation, then you will never win. Now you ask, how can you say that someone else is trying to put you in hell? Well, because everybody has a calling, and that calling they're answering to. And when you answer your call, it's always a part of the collective. Your calling is connected to the earth. Your calling is connected to other people. Your calling is connected to your destiny. Your calling is connected to your ability to bring forth souls in for a line and a divine mission. So if this person that you're connecting to is not with the God force, is not with the light, then this person is with the opposite of light, which is the opposing force, which is known as darkness. And if this person is in darkness, then their agenda, what guides them, puts them in hell and keeps them in hell. Here's how you know. If you're around complainers, people who are never happy, they're always looking at the dark side of things. They never can see the bright side. All they find are complaints. They're worried. They're gossiping. They never care about just seeing the bright side and just being content and being okay. Their life is full of misery. And you'll understand that the moment you get around them. When every time you get around, they're not grateful, they're not smiling. All they want to do is just bring you down, because the goal is to bring you down. The goal is not to keep you lifted up if their head is dark. So you can't dance with the devil and expect to lead. No matter how many skills you got. You can salsa, you can tango, you can do all these cool dances, you can waltz, you can do the waltz. Then that doesn't mean anything how skilled of a performer you are. You cannot dance with the devil and expect to lead. You will never lead, because once you get into that program, once you get into that alignment with someone who is the opposing force of light, and you got to be real with yourself, and you must be real with them. If they're not the light, then they are the darkness. And if you get in alignment with the opposing force of light, then you are no longer light. There must be harmony. The universe is always looking to harmonize. When you have a connection, when there are two standing in one positioning, then this alignment must occur. Whether the light will turn into dark, or whether the dark will transmute into light, there must be harmony. There cannot be a long stand of unequilibrium or imbalance. So the universe will harmonize the connection. If you're continuously grounded with someone, they will bring you down, because 9 times out of 10, the ones that are trapped in the darkness, they don't look for the light. And even if you came around, their darkness would be so embedded in them that they can't turn on the light or try to be triggered or activated by your light. Instead, they will try to bring you into their storm, because they don't know the other way. They only think misery is the way. So this is a beautiful revelation, a beautiful understanding of energy and how it works. When we are connected with other beings, we are always in alignment. We cannot stand in one position with another for too long without it harmonizing. It can't be, I'm with the birds of a feather flock together. I can't be me. I can't be a blue jay and hanging out with a wolf, because I will probably adapt to being a wolf. I will probably adapt to being something different than what I am. Something has to adapt, because the universe is not looking for imbalance. The universe is grouping us with those that are of our kind. And whether we are with family that we grew up with, or whether we are with family that is frequency, people that are in our soul group, soul family, we will be one. It is called epigenetics. You cannot be in one positioning with another group of people in their environment without adapting to their way of life, without becoming just like them. So you must separate yourself and be one and connect to only nature. Only connect to love. And through that love vibe, through your harmonious alignment with nature, everything that you may want to come into this life will be available to you in that alignment. So don't feel like, oh, I just need this, I need that. No, you don't. All you need is frequency. Frequency is the answer to the life. There is truly a psychology behind not wanting someone else to win. Many of our people have the crab in a bucket mentality. When all the crabs are in the bucket and one crab tries to get out of the bucket, then they're the other ones pulling it down to keep it with them because they want unity. And they don't know how to unify together as a whole to come out together and come up with a plan and quickly get up together and everybody can win. Instead, they want to keep everybody down because that's comfortable. Well, there we have the psychology behind why does certain people feel more comfortable when you get bad news. Why does that make them happy? Why does that make them smile? Why does that make them feel comfortable? Why does it make them feel a little bit better about themselves to hear bad news about another person? Well, it's simple. They hear bad news about themselves and their own thinking, in their own minds, their own spirits often. So when someone's constantly being plagued with bad news after bad news and no longer able to hold themselves up to a standard of which they could have set for themselves or could be following a set standard by society, but either way they're not able to meet that standard of how they should be. They feel like they're not fulfilled in that arena because they're not meeting their own expectations or the expectations of those they're looking to fulfill or please. So if they feel like they're not meeting those expectations, then to have someone else say, oh, today I lost my job, and for them to be happy, or today my boyfriend dumped me, or oh, today I lost my wallet. All these things that could happen to someone in a bad way. And why would it make someone feel good about themselves? Why would it make someone you're speaking to feel good about themselves? The only way they'll feel good about themselves by hearing negativity about someone else is because finally they no longer have to hold up to the standard. Finally, they no longer have to be accountable for winning. They see someone else losing, they're comfortable, they're happy. Great, we all should lose. This is comfortable. I have no obligation to succeed because I'm comfortable at the bottom. I'm comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable not trying because I'm afraid I may lose. So if someone else tells me that they're uncomfortable and they're losing, then that makes me comfortable because we all can lose and be comfortable right here losing, because on the other side of fear, it may actually be a win, but I wouldn't know that because I don't know how to begin. So there you have it. Never take things personally when you find out that others may feel good about your loss or your setbacks. Just feel like it's only you in this universe. And that reality is the same for the next person. It's only them in their universe. Perspective comes from being. Being comes from your own self. So however you're viewing the universe is how you're perceiving your own self, your own life, however you're balancing out your own feelings, thoughts, emotions. It's never personal. Someone's happy about you winning, it's because this is a person who understands winning is easy to come by. Winning is an everyday thing. Winning is a mindset. Winning is a mentality. Winning is expected. Winning is easily achieved. When you really believe that winning is easily achieved, then you can really be happy for other people because you're winning. If you're a winner and you hear someone say, oh, I lost my car keys. Oh, I got slammed with a new bill for $2,000 and I was only expecting for that bill to be $500. Then a winner wouldn't see that as an opportunity to feel comfortable, opportunity to feel good about themselves. A winner would see that as an opportunity to use an example to help this person, not giving them all of your own resources, but a winner would be able to lift that person up in that situation to understand life is about the journey. There are ups and downs, and there is a polaric way that the universe expresses itself in this universe.